All right, for today, okay, we're doing partner work. So it's 2:06 right now. At 2:08, you need to be with a partner, no more than groups of 3. You need something to write with, your desk clear, and today's assignment, today in notes, 6:10. Okay, so you got 2 minutes to get started with that. Find someone you're going to work well with. Partner up. You can move desks around a little bit if you want.
You already got the assignment. Hey. I'll go get it and you can work together.
We're working with Logan.
Who are desk closed?
That's all I know right now. Over there.
Parallel means lines go like this. One line. Perpendicular is like this. I'm a perpendicular.
This recording about to be fired.
So the first one is
All right, so we got a minute.
2x
What's your assignment?
or minus.
There you go. You got a writing utensil. Assignments are up there. There you go.
We don't need to
Math position. Okay, I want to point out the obvious. After you sit with your partner, you probably need to be facing the board, at least for part of our lesson. Okay, so that's where you got to go. Officially 2:08. All right, so first thing, okay, today's lesson, the goal of our lesson is to be able to write linear equations using standard form, using slope-intercept form, using a new form called point-slope, along with identifying slope based off of perpendicular and parallel lines. Okay? It'll be a little bit different as far as how we turn our assignment today. If we don't get done with it, we'll do it first thing tomorrow, but everyone flip over. Okay, look at the last 4 questions. Okay, your last 4 questions are going to combine everything we've pretty much learned so far about lines, graphing. Okay, so we're going to use those last 4 as kind of like an exit ticket or a way to see and kind of check where we're at. So your goal should be, and your group's goal should be, to get 3 of those 4 correct. You guys with me on that? Okay. With your partner right now, or within your group, talking at a volume that is reasonable. Okay? Talk about our vocab words, parallel, perpendicular, and negative reciprocal. Okay, and how each type of line influences the slope of the line that's like it. So how do parallel lines slope matches up? How do perpendicular slopes match up? Okay? How negative reciprocal comes to that. And as you guys sit here and look like I'm speaking our language, all 3 definitions right there on the board for you. Anything? What do you guys got here? Our parallel lines similar. Parallel lines? Yeah, very good, perfect. Same slope. Yeah, easy does it, right? Parallel lines have the same slope. How about the back group? What about perpendicular lines? What do we know about the slope of those?
They look like they're intersecting.
Very good. They intersect, right? And then we know as far as the number itself. Okay? Teacher tags. Perpendicular lines have what kind of slope? It's our 3rd vocab word. Just a heads up, I'm recording a lesson for a program I'm in today. So, just be audio.
Oh, okay.
But
I can't see.
negative reciprocal, right? The parallel lines have the exact same slope. So if one line has a slope of 5, the parallel line also has a slope of
Also has a slope of.
if a line is parallel to a line with a slope of 5, what slope does that line also have? 5, right? Very good. It's the same slope. Okay. Perpendicular slope, okay, or opposite, and negative reciprocals. Okay. Negative meaning,
Less.
nope. Negative meaning opposite signs. Okay. Reciprocal meaning, I just flip around what's on top and what's on bottom. So as our examples on the bottom of the board, as soon as you just got here you go. We're doing partner work today. You guys can partner up. I'm recording a lesson for a program I'm in. So just a heads up on that. You'll only be on audio if anything. Okay? So again, negative reciprocals. We flip the numbers from top to bottom. So instead of 1 over 2, I now have 2 over 1. Okay, and then the sign flips as well. So positives becomes negatives, but negatives also become positives. Okay? Shake your head so I can hear you. Okay, in your group right now, come up with one person, I don't care who, on their hand, when you figure it out, you'll hold up what the perpendicular slope is to negative 1/3. So what's the perpendicular slope to negative 1/3? Talk to your partner, and we're just going to flip it and change the sign. I'm going to count down. So, person in your group you identified will hold up what the slope is, perpendicular to negative 1/3. In 3, 2, 1, put it up. Okay, we got 3 across the board. Looks like Hunter is in the gym. 3. No? I'm out of basketball joke. That's the last one I got. Fresh out. Good. So all I do is flip it. Numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator, and my signs flip. Okay? And I have top words. The whole thing. Slippery. Okay. Next. We need to know 2 things. You should be repeating this out or repeating this in your head over and over and over again as we do these problems. Because no matter what, okay, the answer of your problem is going to contain 2 and only 2 things. So you need these 2 things for every answer. Okay? You need slope, which is m, and you need b, which is y-intercept. If I have those 2 things, and only those 2 things, I can create an equation for a line. That's what all this is about today. Okay? Be patient with yourself a little bit. I will say as we get going, some of the problems get a little bit longer. Okay, you have to use skills you learned in middle school, like multiplying fractions. So again, having a growth mindset, understanding it's okay to maybe mess up. You're going to work through it. Okay, work together. You don't need to be as good as you're going to be at it right now as you will be later. You guys with me on that? Okay, so how we do these problems? Let's look at 1 through 4 first. So the first thing, okay, with these questions, just like our students just did the NWEA, always read the directions first. If you don't read the directions, you don't know what you're looking at, okay? And I know how it goes sometimes as a math student where you're just sitting there looking at it thinking, all right, where do I start? This is not that fun. Okay? Start with the directions, see what you get. All right? So number 1, write the equation of a line that is parallel to the graph y equals 1/2 x plus 6, and whose y-intercept is negative 2. So first thing on our paper all together, let's circle the vocabulary word in the problem. And that vocabulary word Caden is vocabulary word in this problem? Parallel, very good. Great parallel. So now it says write an equation for a line. We know we need two things for a line. We need slope and we need y-intercept. Okay? So over here, just for keep it organized, I need M, I need B. Okay? So we're creating a new line. I know the line's parallel to 1/2 x plus 6. So right out of the gate then, what do I know slope is? 1/2. Okay, so that's my M value, right? No big deal. Now, different from yesterday where we just looked at different equations, okay, pulled out slope. Now we're given a new y-intercept. Okay? So the B value for this is going to be what? For the original one it is. For our new line, what is it? So y-intercept's what? -2. Okay? So the other value I'm given is my B. So now that I have those two things, you kind of think about how we would put it in. I would have y and M, x plus B. Okay, so I have the y and the x right away. Now I'm just going to put in the the B and the M. So that's 1/2 x. And the B then, I'm going to sub in -2. So a line that's parallel to 1/2 x plus 6 with a y-intercept of -2, is your line there. And that's what we're doing for all these. Okay?
So that's what the answer is?
Identifying how the lines are related. As a group, or as partners. Let's do number 2. Okay, maybe you assign one person to find B. Maybe you assign the other person to find M.
Yeah, if
You
I'm
get an
being-
answer down for number 2.
Is that right? Woo woo, yes. So then y equals -4x plus 3. What, but we don't do nothing with that 9 in there?
All right, what do you got? You need M, you need B. Did you find M?
Yeah.
Is got a positive sign with it or a negative sign with it?
Oh, negative.
Yep. We don't forget our signs. Yep. So I'll put it together in a equation. Okay, you don't need the M in. I just use it as an example. So erase that.
Like that? Or 4.
The lines are perpendicular, or the lines are parallel, right? So parallel is going to have the same slope. So what's it going to look like then? Straight up -4, right? There you go. And then you have -4x, and you put plus 3. Just like up there we put -2. You know what I'm saying? Check with your partner on that. What do we get here? Looks good. Yep.
And both of these?
I'm with the second one right now. Or the third one, I mean. Sure. All right. So real quick, no big deal. We need M. We need B. So redirect here.
Scratch these numbers. I think we need to scratch those numbers.
I can circle the vocab word again. I know they're parallel now. Since I know they're parallel, the M value is going to be the exact same, right? -4. Now B is for my new line. Says 3, right? Put that all together.
Oh, that's we already did that one.
Good. Y equals -4x plus 3. Sadie
Did
Caden,
it right.
I loosely believe in you. Yeah, like I don't really. You guys' kitty corner set up right now just seems like a recipe for me having to tell you guys to be quiet between every partner problem. All right, number 3. Somebody by raising their hand, tell me 2 differences. Very well. 2 differences we notice about number 3 versus number 2. Miles, which one?
The y-intercept has 2 numbers.
The y-intercept has 2 numbers, right? It doesn't just say it's whatever. It's listed as a point. What else? Caden?
The equation is in standard form.
Very good. The equation is in standard form. Somewhere on your paper, maybe the top right corner, okay, with your group, let's rewrite the 2 formulas we know. Standard form and slope-intercept form. Okay, like Caden said, what we notice that's different is this is in standard form. Okay, biggest clue being what's alone in my equations. For standard form, the C is all alone. When I say all alone, I mean by itself on its own side of the equal sign. Okay? Slope-intercept form is different because the y is all alone.
Oh, that's
So, to do this, sometimes I can't just pull out M, pull out B, and go. Sometimes you might have like a little bit of like pre-steps, okay? Ways to set up my equation so I know. Because I know out of the gate, my lines are parallel. So I know the slope is the same. When I'm looking at it here, I don't know the slope. You know what I mean? Because it's in standard form. So to go from standard form to slope-intercept form, we've done this a couple times. I have to get the y alone. To do that, I move over the x. Anytime I switch sides of the equation, what happens to the sign? Flips. So now I have the y by itself, the negative 3x instead of a positive. Okay, because understand I have to switch to slope-intercept. Switching forms on this one. Is the y by itself yet? Still has something with it, right? That negative? So the negative is just a negative 1. So we're going to divide everything by negative 1 now. And I have a slope-intercept form of negative 1 and negative 3 is 3. And then negative 5. So I now have my standard form into slope-intercept form. Again, this is where I talked about the beginning of class, where the first 2 problems, I would say, are pretty easy. Not even really any math. You're just looking at it and redrawing or recreating a new linear equation. For 3 and 4, as we go, you'll see some of them have just a little bit more extra work at the beginning. Stuff we've done, just go step to step, okay? Identify what you need. So now I'm just right back to it, okay? I have my line set up. I know I need M, and I know I need B. M then, because it has a parallel line, it's going to be the same thing as what?
why?
Same thing as that line there. So I have a slope of 3. When I'm given a point as 0, negative 7, is that really any different than giving it as just y-intercept negative 2?
No.
It's not, right? Because I already graphed that point. Let's just think about it on a line somewhere. 0's on the y-axis, negative 7 would be down there. So my y-intercept then is just what? Negative 7, thank you. And now I can put that all into a new linear equation. Of 3x minus 7. So right now in your groups, as partners, number 4. First thing we know is that I need to switch form because it is in slope, or it's in standard form. So switch the form to slope-intercept, and then check with the group next to you and see if you got the same thing. First thing you're doing is changing 2x plus y equals 5, slope to intercept. First thing you're doing. Okay, so we're working through it. First thing we're doing is just switching. It's just switching forms, okay? What do we get here? What's the standard? What's the slope intercept form? You get Caden? Yep. This one's a little bit quicker, right? 'Cause all you gotta do is move 2x. How do we change this to standard form or slope intercept form? What's that? Say that again. I can't hear what you said. Yeah, subtract what? Yeah. So you'll have negative 2x then, get rid of it. Do we change it to standard form yet? Or to slope intercept form? So you did, you moved the 2 over, which is good. But anytime you move the 2 to switch sides, what happens to the sign? Anytime I move one thing of the equation to the other side of the equation, what happens to the sign?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's two.
Flips, right? So you have flips, yep. Because you have 2 to start, right? Then you move over to the other side. Yep. And that just changes that to negative 2 as well. And then you have in your new slope, or your new intercept.
It's 4.
Yep, very good. So just remember, anytime I switch to sides, the signs flip. Okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry to get out.
We got
You told me to get out.
good, and then your new slope, your new y-intercepts from that.
Actually, about to walk out. I'm walk out of the room. It's not that simple.
Perfect. All right. So we should have got y equals.
Why is this one not negative?
Negative 2x plus 4. Okay? If you can hear my voice, point to Miles. If you can hear my voice, point to your paper. Okay, if you can hear my voice, listen to Logan's question. Logan, what was your question?
So why is it stay 3x on number 3, but switch to negative 2 on number 4?
So, let's just kind of go through it. First things first is we're recognizing 3x and 2x both being positive, right? So anytime I switch sides with it, okay, like I told Clarabelle, okay, Olivia and Miles, when I switch sides, the sign flips. So see how on number 3 when I flipped it, it becomes negative, right? And then after I do that, I have to divide by a negative 1 still because I have a negative y. With me on that? So if I divide by a negative, it becomes positive. Okay? After I move this to the other side, I just have a positive y still. So I don't have to divide by anything. So it stays as negative. So no matter what, it's going to flip signs. Okay? Then based off of my division or whatever I got to do to get y alone, okay, my influence the sign again. Okay?
You have to change that number to a 5. What is this yours?
Let's flip over. Okay, let's flip over to.
Nope, you're right. You're good.
Let's actually go down to number 9 and 10.
A 4. 9 and 10.
Okay, an important first step, no matter what, is to read directions. So as I'm looking at number 9, again, if we're just mindlessly doing this, doing as fast as I can to get it done, it'd probably be easy to mess up. And in my other hours today, I had students who worked ahead, okay, and they did mess up. Not because they couldn't do it, because they were going fast and didn't read directions. So someone read me number 9.
Write the equation of y and
Yeah.
perpendicular to the graph of y equals 1/2 x plus 6.
So Chloe, and by Chloe I mean Lily.
Yeah.
What's the vocab word number 9 then? Perpendicular. Okay? So right out of the gate then, is my slope going to be the same or is it going to be a negative reciprocal? Stay with me here.
Where's it gonna be?
It's going to be a negative reciprocal. Okay? So just like when I have parallel lines, I still need 2 things. I need M and I need B.
M would be 1/2.
So M would be 1/2 if the lines were what?
Parallel.
Yeah, but I have perpendicular lines, right? So again, I just kind of got to go patiently identify vocabulary words. Okay, it's not math you guys can't do. I just got to make sure I keep it straight, okay, and make sure I'm going through all the steps. So perpendicular slope to 1/2. This is -2, right? 2 becomes on top now. 2/1 is just 2. And then my sign always flips. So if I were to do the same thing then, I have a y-intercept of 0, -2. So I know my y-intercept is -2. All that fun stuff together, and I get -2x minus 2. So let's just say, okay, if you were to graph this line and graph that line, so you actually put them down on a graph, how would you expect them to look? Anybody? Perpendicular lines? Negative reciprocal slopes? Yeah, they're going to cross perfectly, right? Like a perfect X. Okay? That's this example right here. Okay, and understand, if they're to cross and make a 90-degree angle, that means they have to have exactly opposite slopes. It's a little bit different. It's 89 degrees or 80-degree intersection will not be perpendicular. Okay? Same thing goes with parallel lines. We know these lines go on forever and ever, right? So if I have 2 lines parallel, never going to cross. Even if one's a little bit different, and you think about the lines going on forever, eventually they cross. You know what I'm saying? So understand, we say that they're parallel lines, they have to have exactly the same slope. Yeah, they have to have exactly the same slope, or eventually they'll intersect. Same, or eventually they'll intersect. Same thing for our perpendicular lines. If the slopes aren't negative reciprocals, if they're going to intersect, but not at a perfect 90 degree. With your partners, okay? Let's do 10 and 11.
That's the exact same problem, isn't it?
So it stayed the same there.
10 and 11.
The 3 doesn't change. Now that 4 turns into. Y equals 4x. No, because the -4x, yeah, the -4x switches to positive 4x.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's got to be perpendicular. And then the slope would say,
When
I don't know how to stand this.
whenever they come back.
The entire class. Because
Wait, good.
It's not an intermediate. 11, I'm gonna have a son. So it's big.
are you from Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan.
All right, stay focused here. Talk to me. What do you got?
Just got back from that.
Okay. So what numbers are we working on?
10 and 11.
Perfect. So you know what we're supposed to do?
Yeah.
So walk me through how you solve 10 to start. John wrote down a good first step. You wrote down M and B. So we know those are the two things we need, right?
So it'd be the first one. What would it be the first one for that?
It is, but how are the lines related? It's either one or two things. Are they parallel or are they perpendicular? Good. So it can't just be exactly what's written down then, right? 'Cause that's parallel. So we need to take -4. Flip it and flip the sign. Nope. What's on the bottom of -4? -8 or -4 for -8 would be 1/2. Anytime you divide something by 1, what do you get?
You're saying that.
Yeah, so what's on the bottom of -4 then?
I'm not the smartest person. Somebody wants to roll.
So -4 is 1.
So it would be 1 over 1.
No, it's not.
It's perpendicular, so
That's-
on the bottom of -4 there's a 1. So if you were to flip those two things, so now M is 1 over 4.
What'd you just say? I said.
We would do the same thing for mine, right?
We're given a new line or something. All right.
3.
Okay, as be expected, I'm within arm's reach of John, talking at a volume that feels appropriate, and I hear John barely say, "I can't hear you." So raise your hand if you have 10 and 11 done. 10 and 11? Okay, Aubrey, go write the answer for 10 on the board. Yeah. Here's this. Aubrey, I'm going to throw it to you. Bonus points. Okay? Who got a different answer? Go ahead and write yours up there, Logan. Who got a different answer?
Go ahead, Chloe. Chloe's behind you there.
Go ahead, Chloe. Chloe wasn't one of the ones talking, though. So 1/4 x plus 3. Okay. Everyone, listen up, please. Okay, like I was trying to explain to John and Robbie. Okay, the correct answer is. It's not correct either, actually. Nickens, come on up.
Not 90. Right.
Oh. I know that is.
All right. So, just to make a point here. Okay, we talked about this before class started. This group, having group work, whatever else. Okay, you got an opportunity to work with the person next to you. Okay, go over the steps. Okay, to solve for perpendicular slope. And like Michigan State's basketball team, it's an that's an 0 for 4.
I know the right answer.
Okay? So, again, not to reemphasize the importance of actually using class time, the opportunity to practice together, especially if this is something that you guys, whatever, see value in. You probably need to spend your time. No one was right. Okay? Step by step. Just do it with me. Okay? Some of you guys, after seeing a few examples, might get it. Listen up, please. And this is the point of circling vocabulary words, because then I know how slopes are related. They're perpendicular. Okay? Perpendicular means negative reciprocal. Reciprocal means it's flipped. Negative means the sign is opposite. Okay? So in my original line, I have a slope of -4. Slope of -4. We know on the bottom of -4 is what? A 1. Because -4 divided by 1 is -4. Okay?
But that goes to.
It's going to be 1/4, right? I know I have to flip it. So now the 1 goes on top and the 4 goes on bottom. That's the reciprocal part. Okay? And the negative part means the sign flips. So my actual slope is 1/4.
Is that what we got? Yes. That's what you
B then, okay? B doesn't come from my original line. That wouldn't make any sense, would it? If B came from the exact same line, okay? If it's a parallel line, for instance, it's going to be the exact same line. My B comes from my new y-intercept. My new y-intercept is 3. And I just put it together, which I will say one of the hard parts, I think, or parts to adjust to get the hang of, is writing it in the right format where you have y equals mx plus b, and all 4 people that went did write y equals mx plus b. So that was good. Okay, you got slope-intercept form down as far as format. Okay, we got to make sure that we are correctly identifying M and B. So with that being said, we're going to work on point slope. But seeing us work on the board, probably need more time on this other stuff, which is all good. I'm going to write it on the back of the board. For today then, you need 1 through 4 done. And you need 9 through 12. Wow. So that's 8 problems. We're shooting for 6 out of 8. Okay? I'll put the answers up on the board as we get going. If you're already done with it, instead of doing what you just did and, talk about everything other than math, I would probably talk to everyone in your group, okay, and confirm the answers. Some of us probably are done with 1 through 4 and 9 through 12. We're shooting for 6 out of 8 correct. I'm asking you calmly.
Ronnie?
Yes. You can go.
I need my pencil.
This here?
Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Please go.
Excuse me, thank you. Okay, again, as you work through these with your group, you'll finish those 8 problems. Bring it to me, please, and I will look them over.
Me and Hunter are in the same grade.
Okay.
Me and Hunter, Katie,
The dream team, huh?
I am with the dream team, so
No. Chloe, can you bring me yours again?
represent 313. Yeah, represent this. Are you gonna check all of ours or just one of our partners?
All of them. Just use this for a second. This is my key. Okay, you got 7, so you can write 7. Hunter, you got 7 as well. Or you got 6, I mean. So Hunter, you reached the goal. Nice job. 6 out of 8. Put a 6 down in your 610 spot, please.
Oh, what? This one?
So you got 7. Just put a 7 down. Yeah. You got all 4 or all 8. Nice job. You got all 8. Okay, as a reminder, there's still video going with audio. So act right. All 8. Seven. Dave, yeah, you just write down the 7. If you don't get all of them right, I would go back with your group and take a look. You got an opportunity to get all 8 points if you can fix it by the end of the class. 6, so you reached the goal or met the goal. What's up? Just gave up? Why? Okay, it was 6 then. Got him.
Yay!
Well done.
What is this?
7.
7?
So you see that? Got them all. Nice job. See what you got, Brogan?
Probably all.
Bye. All 8, dog. Nice job. Six. Okay, so write 6 on yours. up? Sure. Okay, then as I would wrap up class, just keep going through the students' work. And then we kind of had to change our goal, as you saw, but I will have results of our 6 out of 8 for you tomorrow.